Hey everyone, Drew from Monkey's Tropicals Adventures here to do another fragrance review on
what smells good to me.
So what are we going to talk about? So I had the pleasure of working with Taconic Shave, and I tried out some of their Bay Rum Shave soap and aftershave, and they were kind enough to send me some solid fragrances. So full disclosure, this is a review where these products were sent to me. However, I'm going to give you an honest review, but it's pretty easy because these things are pretty awesome. So I love this concept of solid fragrances for a lot of different reasons. It's perfect for travel. It makes it more cost affordable. Sometimes, you know, buying a full spray is a little bit too much for people, especially if they want to try out a fragrance. And it's convenient. You can just throw it in your pocket. I wouldn't leave it in your car because they will melt. But the nice thing is they perform just like a spray EDP or EDT. So we're going to talk about, ta-da, these three. So they sent me 3 fragrances, and these things perform. They absolutely perform. I tried them all out on different days and wore them all day, and they lasted 6-7+ hours easily. They went on, the application was super easy. So the first one we're gonna talk about is this Excalibur, if you can see that. So they come in, it's like a chapstick. This is a 5 ounce, 14 gram. Da, 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 da. So this one is a musky, woody, with some fruit notes. And the fruit notes I get from it, I believe, is pineapple. That's what I'm detecting. And it smells awesome. So you get that nice, musky, but not too strong. The nice thing too about these fragrances, they're all nice and balanced. So this is, like I said, a musk, a wood, and a fruit, and the fruit I detect is pineapple. And it smells super good. I really like that fruit note in there. It kind of just evens out that musk and that wood. So this was the first one that I tried out, and I really, really like it. So this is the Excalibur, and these go for $16, and you can get them over at Super Safety Razors. I'm gonna list all these products, where to find them, in the description below. So the next one we're gonna talk about is Urban Woods. And so, of course, you're gonna guess why I like this. What's in it?
Tobacco.
So this is cedar, tobacco, and bergamot. This is Urban Wood. And the tobacco is not really heavy, but it's definitely prominent. It's definitely in there. It's a cured tobacco, and the cedar is really nice. I like that combination of tobacco, cedar, and then bergamot. So you have some sweet citrus with that cured tobacco and that woody note that just makes it perfect. I love it. Absolutely love it. And again, these are not super heavy. I would probably say out of, well, you might want to be careful in like extreme high heats. This is probably not going to be the best, but if you're like in the 80s, you're going to be okay. And I think just because of the heavier notes, it probably won't work the best. And again, you also don't want to leave this in hot areas because it will melt. And last but not least, I think everyone needs a Bay Rum. And that's what we got here. We got a Bay Rum. And this has got bay, spiced rum, and sweet citrus notes. And I did a video, oh, it's such a nice. This is a very smooth, mild Bay Rum. And so I enjoy all Bay Rum. So if you're looking for a super spicy Bay Rum, this is not it. But if maybe you are afraid of using a Bay Rum because of that whole, oh, they're too spicy, it's too much for me. It's not. It's perfectly smooth, and that's what I also got from the shave, and then I got from when I wore the solid fragrance. It is a perfect, I would say, introduction Bay Rum. So if you've been kind of on the fence to try Bay Rum, I would highly suggest you look at Taconic, not only for this solid cologne, but for their shave. There's certain fragrances And in shave soaps, I think everyone should have like a sandalwood, a bay rum for sure, a tobacco. But a bay rum is like, that's kind of what I think of. When I think of shaving, I think of bay rum and sandalwood right off the bat. That's what I think. That's what everyone would have. That's what like my grandfather would have. And bay rum is one of those things that I like. It's very reminiscent of my grandfather, is the bay rum and tobacco notes. That's kind of how I remember him. He passed away when I was very young, but there's certain smells when I would go into houses on investigations, I would smell, and not the bad stuff, because I did smell some bad stuff in those houses. The good stuff though, if people were a pipe smoker or a cigar smoker or a whiskey drinker, those were the things that my grandfather was into. And the bay rum is just like, I think that was just a classic scent back in the day. So this bay rum is a very smooth bay rum, a good introduction to bay rum fragrances. If you are, like I said, on the fence on bay rum, check out Taconic for their aftershave, their shave soap, and definitely for their solid fragrance. And for a $16 price point, you can't go wrong. And these things, like I said, they just go on super easy. They're not greasy. Just put them on your skin like that. Rub them in, and it's instantly given off just like it would if you were using an EDT or EDP spray. So I'm getting the same performance. Like I said, 6-7+ hours, no problem. I wore the bay rum at Disneyland, so you know it's a performer at Disneyland. This went with me. Anyways, I'm gonna list all these products below. Please check out Taconic Shaves. Head over to Super Safety Razors. They've got awesome products. If you want to check out my other video, I'll link it in here for my Bay Rum Shave that I use with their aftershave and their shave soap, which was just beautiful. Very smooth Bay Rum. So again, these are the solid fragrances by Taconic. We have that Excalibur, which is a musk, a wood, and fruit notes, and I'm detecting pineapple, which is one of my favorite fruit notes. Then we had the Urban Woods, which has got one of my favorite notes, which is tobacco, but the tobacco's not super heavy. It's nice and balanced with cedar and bergamot. That is the Urban Woods. And last but not least, that perfectly balanced introduction, as I say, Bay Rum. And I believe they've got a couple others, but I will let you check that out on their website. So I want to thank Taconic Shave, Super Safety Razor for sending these to me. I really appreciate it. I think this whole concept of solid fragrances is a great idea for many different reasons. Easy application if you want to reapply, perfect for travel, and just it's a good price point, like I said, if you don't want to splurge for a bottle of a fragrance. So I want to thank you guys for watching. Please follow Taconic and Super Safety Razors. Please follow me over on Instagram at Monkeys Tropicals Adventures. I do shaves, fragrances, fitness, food, Disney, travel, lions, bears, tigers, whatever, all kinds of fun stuff. Anyways, I'll see you again for another fragrance or shave, and I will see you later. Take care.